So I've already had the truck out in my yard and, you know, running out back my house, just doing some small obstacles. I had a couple playgrounds, and I noticed something that, you know, even though I know it wouldn't be perfect, that with putting that gel in the oil in the diffs, like, it's still stopping. Like, I don't know if you saw that there. Like, even though it still has drag to it, like, yeah, this wheel isn't turning. So yeah, the wheel does stop. Okay, so the problem is that the diff oil and the differential just is not creating enough drag to really lock the diffs. And I knew that, but I think we can do better. So what I saw another YouTuber do was take silicone earplugs and shove them inside the diff. It was a much bigger diff, and he needed like 3 or 4 to fill the entire differential. I think I can get away with maybe 1 or 2 of these. The key is, from what I see, is you really got to shove them in there. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing, is taking the silicone earplug and just really shoving it in there. Looks like 1 might be more than enough. Yeah, I didn't even need to use this. Okay. And locking that up, and then I gotta find the holes for where the screws are gonna go. Okay, I think that's them right there, and then I'll get you back on once I get it back together. I got the front differential done, and I did the rear differential. I had a little bit of material left over. I did have to cut some away because one of these tabs was just way too much to fill that diff, but I think we got it pretty good. The back, let me show you here real quick. Look at this. I can do it. It might as well be open, but look at this. Pretty cool, huh? And there is oil in this one. I will remind you, there's 100,000 weight oil in this diff, and it is still acting like it's completely open, whereas these aren't, because they now have one of these tabs, one of these earplug tabs, inside of it. Okay, now that we got you back on, ran into quite a few technical difficulties. For starters, I put the rear differential on. I put it on backwards, and then over here on this axle on the driver's side, one of these tabs, which goes into a cup that helps keep the wheel straight and true while it's turning, one of these broke off, so I had to replace it. So I replaced it with a spare, and this is the one that was originally on it that I had all the oil, diff oil, put in it, and I don't know how well you can see it, but it's completely empty. I think that's why it wasn't working the way I thought it would, is all of the oil leaked out. The front and the rear diff now have the earbud in it, and it does seem to feel, it feels like it locks a lot better. So let's go ahead and see how this thing handles obstacles with better lock. Oh, look at that, right over. At some point I probably will do the middle axle, just not yet. Let's just see how it does with just the front and the rear, because the front will help pull and then the rear will help push. But again, with the suspension upgrades, look at that. Look how much that moves now. Yeah, look at that. That will definitely help.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.